We are partying and drinking damn near every city we go.
What?
Different girls every city.
Gilbert Arenas shocked everyone by revealing a hidden side of the NBA, full of cheating, lies, and double lives. He said that cheating isn't just a mistake, it's considered part of the job. If that's true, it raises big questions about how common this behavior really is and how many NBA players are living the same lie. During a live stream with streamer N3ON on October 21, 2025, the former NBA All-Star, known as Agent Zero, spoke openly and honestly. What he said quickly spread across social media, causing outrage and disbelief. Arenas talked about life on the road and the secret world of the NBA, where fame, discipline, and temptation mix in ways that most fans could never imagine.
When NBA season starts, that's where all the bad habits are. So when the season starts, now I'm flying to Miami. Now I'm flying to Atlanta. Now I'm flying to Los Angeles, New York, right? Houston.
Yeah.
Coming in 2, 3 in the morning. Where am I going?
The chat laughed, but Arenas wasn't joking. He described everything clearly: the private jets, non-stop games, fancy hotels in big cities, and how the night never really ends after the game is over. He explained how constant parties, drinking, and traveling create a cycle of temptation and excess that's hard for anyone to escape. Then came the moment that completely changed the tone of the conversation.
Because our girlfriends and our families. I lie to my wife.
And when the host asked him to explain what he meant, Arenas didn't back down. He confidently stood by his words, showing no regret for what he said.
10, 12 lies a day. That's my job, to lie. Her job is to try to catch.
It felt like the curtain had been lifted on the secret lives of professional athletes, not through rumors, but from someone who had lived it himself. Gilbert Arenas' words hit like a shockwave, spreading fast across social media as clips from the live stream went viral. Posts flooded X, with people reacting in disbelief, calling out that he openly admitted to cheating on his wife during the stream. While Arenas had hinted at this kind of behavior before, this was the first time he spoke about it live, unfiltered and unapologetic. His tone wasn't proud or boastful, it was disturbingly casual, as if lying and cheating were just part of an NBA player's routine. Known for his bold personality and past controversies, Arenas had always spoken freely about the darker sides of the league, but this time, his criticism turned inward, toward himself and the NBA culture as a whole. He explained that this double life becomes almost unavoidable for players because of the lifestyle they lead: constant travel, long distances from home, and endless temptations in cities like Miami, Los Angeles, and New York. The partying, drinking, and nightlife become a repeating cycle every season, while the off-season feels calm in comparison. What shocked people most was how normal he made it sound, describing infidelity not as betrayal but as just another part of the job, a hidden rule everyone in the league knows but never talks about. When one of the hosts tried to joke by saying he must have calmed down now, Arenas laughed, but not because he agreed.
Settle down like I'm happy. that's wild, man.
That moment, filled with both humor and sadness, revealed something deeper. Arenas wasn't celebrating cheating. He was showing the emotional emptiness that comes from living a life of constant excess. The fame, the women, the secrets, it all becomes a game where everyone knows the rules, but no one truly wins. After his live stream, chaos erupted online as sports blogs, gossip sites, and podcasts analyzed every word he said. Fadeaway World called it one of the most brutally honest confessions in NBA history, while Reddit threads with titles like *Gilbert Arenas is insane for saying this *, he's just saying the quiet part out loud * went viral. The real debate wasn't whether he was wrong, but whether he was right. Behind the outrage was an uncomfortable truth. Arenas was describing a system that had existed for decades, one that other players like Shaquille O'Neal, Dennis Rodman, and even Michael Jordan had hinted at before. But unlike them, Arenas wasn't hinting, he was saying it clearly, live and unfiltered, with dark humor that made it hard to ignore. His confession didn't just shock people, it made them recognize something familiar. For years, fans had heard rumors about NBA players' off-court behavior, but Arenas said out loud what the league had long tried to hide. When he said, "That's my job to lie," he wasn't just talking about himself, he was describing a culture where deception becomes a way to survive. The fame, travel, and constant attention create two realities. On the court, players are praised for focus and discipline. Off the court, they're drawn into temptation and secrecy. This wasn't just one man's downfall, it was a reflection of the NBA's hidden chaos. Fans began sharing old clips and interviews from other players that suddenly made sense, like Shaquille O'Neal admitting he had too many options, and that infidelity cost him his family and time with his kids. Even he later admitted that fame had distorted his sense of loyalty. It's almost poetic, two players from different generations realizing the same truth. The NBA's culture of excess doesn't just reward success, it normalizes betrayal. Arenas himself even joked in one viral moment that side relationships sometimes keep marriages alive, not destroy them, perfectly capturing the twisted logic of that world.
Know sometimes that the side chicks be keeping the relationship going.
Facts. Side chick keep me happy.
Yes, they do, and it's sad to say, but it's true. Side chicks really be holding marriages.
It was crude, uncomfortable, yet strangely revealing. For many who were familiar with the NBA's nightlife culture, Arenas' comments didn't come as a shock, they sounded like confirmation of what had always been whispered behind the scenes. In his world, cheating wasn't a rare mistake, it was part of the job. Fadeaway World even reported that Arenas admitted to lying to his wife 10 to 12 times a day, describing it not with pride but as a normal part of being an NBA player. What made his words even more powerful was how other players had hinted at the same lifestyle, just less openly. Arenas explained that players live in a constant cycle of temptation, saying, "We are partying and drinking in almost every city we go. Different girls every city we go." These weren't wild claims, they reflected the league's structure itself: constant travel, unlimited access, and little accountability. Even legends like Michael Jordan faced similar accusations during his 17-year marriage to Juanita Vanoy, including alleged affairs that led to legal troubles. These stories showed a pattern repeated over generations: fame, travel, and temptation feeding into each other. Arenas wasn't just exposing individual acts of infidelity, he was revealing how the behavior had become normalized. When cheating becomes expected, it no longer shocks anyone. When lying becomes routine, it no longer feels wrong, it just becomes part of the logistics of that lifestyle. That's what Arenas meant when he said, "Her job is to try to catch the lie." He wasn't bragging, he was describing a mutual game where both sides know the rules. The most telling part came when he talked not about himself, but about others, like when, on Vlad TV, he discussed former NBA player Matt Barnes, whose fiancée had publicly accused him of having 8 side girlfriends, further proving that this hidden culture runs deep within the league.
So you think just putting their names out there is going to change?
No, you're right, because Matt publicly had her like on Instagram and stuff like that. This was not a secret relationship.
None of it is. Like, you know what I mean? So
it could be, but in this case, it was not.
You're on TV, you have a show, like everyone knows I'm with you. So the fact that there is a list and you think you're gonna out it out in front of the world, make me look like I'm a bad guy or these girls about to leave. Hey, come on.
That quote, part arrogance, part truth, summed up everything Arenas was trying to say. Exposure doesn't stop the cycle, it just reveals how unbothered everyone has become by it. He extended the same argument when analyzing how players like James Harden and others repeatedly date women who have been with other NBA players.
Little Nemo.
Okay.
It's like the Little Nemo, right? It's a big ocean out there, right? And going out in that ocean, going outside that fish bowl, we don't know what to expect, right? You're talking about a bunch of guys that's it's more controlled than you would think. Like when you think about NBA players, with social media being so present, you don't really know.
It's a disturbing rationale, but a familiar one. Arenas wasn't just revealing why players cheat, he was explaining how the cycle sustains itself, its efficiency masquerading as intimacy. The idea that dating someone who understands the game is safer than someone outside it creates an echo chamber of repeated mistakes. The same women, the same players, the same stories, everyone pretending it's different this time. What's most telling is how Arenas delivered these insights without remorse. He wasn't defending himself, he was dissecting a system. Basketball Network once reported how deeply he internalized this pattern, recalling how Shaquille O'Neal's affair rumors with Arenas' then-fiancée Laura Govan haunted him so much that he missed free throws during games after fans chanted "Shaq" at the line. It shows how personal these scandals became, not just gossip, but emotional sabotage that followed players into their careers. What Arenas was articulating wasn't so much justification as revelation. When he said side chicks keep marriages together, he wasn't proud of it, he was describing the absurd logic that NBA players adopt to survive their own chaos. The road doesn't just blur fidelity, it rewires morality. Every city offers temptation, every team trip brings isolation, and every scandal becomes yesterday's headline. It's not that the NBA encourages this behavior explicitly, but the system doesn't discourage it either. Players live in a bubble of constant access and zero restraint, resulting in a lifestyle where commitment and temptation coexist in permanent tension. It's about what happens when the lies become the only way you know how to live. Like this video? Click on the cards on your screen for more.